Healthy Oil Respecter here. Today we are going to talk about the Simple Six. What are the Simple Six, you may be asking? The Simple Six are, in my opinion, the top 6 oils that you should be using for cooking, ingredients in your foods. The Simple Six are going to be the healthiest oils that you should have in your diet. If you've been around, you also know about the Evil 8, the 8 oils to always avoid in your diet. And then of course there's the gray area oils that you should try to stay away from majority of the time, if not all the time. If you want more info on the Evil 8 and the gray area, please visit my website, seedoilrebellion.com, and you can get more info on those there. So in my opinion, beef tallow and ghee are king, you guys, okay? So I'm gonna talk about those two first. Beef tallow, let's start with that one. It is super easy to make on your own. All it is rendered beef fat. But if you're not up for making your own, there are definitely good quality store-bought versions that you can easily buy in most grocery stores. Here's one that I love. It's made by the brand Fatwork. This is a pure beef tallow made from 100% grass-fed cows. While grass-fed is going to be your best option for beef tallow, it's really not necessary. Any tallow will do. Tallow has a smoke point of about 400 degrees, so it's going to be great for medium to high heat cooking. I would use beef tallow for anything that you're going to be frying, sauteing. Some people even like to bake with it. Next up we have ghee. Ghee has been around for a very long time, just as tallow. Once again, grass-fed ghee is going to be best, but it's really not necessary. Any ghee will do. Make sure to check the ingredients because some ghees do have oils mixed in. Ghee has a smoke point of about 480 degrees, so it's going to be great for medium to high heat cooking. It's another great option for frying or sauteing. It's also delicious on your popcorn. Next up, classic good old butter. You cannot go wrong with butter, you guys. Once again, grass-fed is going to be your best option here, but it's not necessary. Just make sure the ingredients are just butter, cream, and salt, or unsalted if you choose. There's a lot of margarines out there that you definitely want to avoid. Butter has a lower smoke point of around 300 degrees, so this is going to be best for low heat cooking, or you could use it in some of your baking. Next up on my Simple Six is coconut oil. Unrefined extra virgin is going to be the best option for your coconut oil. It's going to be good for low to medium heat cooking with a smoke point around 350 degrees. This is also a great option for baking. It's delicious in brownies. Next up is good old classic olive oil. Unrefined extra virgin cold press is going to be your best option for olive oil. Make sure you check on the back for a harvest date. That's very important. And you're also going to have better quality if it's from a single source location. I suggest low to medium heat cooking for olive oil with a smoke point of around 320 degrees. Olive oil is going to be great for sauteing, maybe even some savory baking. If you're baking bread, this is a good option if the recipe calls for oil. I like it best at room temperature. Add it to your homemade dips, your salad dressings. That's my favorite use for olive oil. Lastly, we have avocado oil. Unrefined extra virgin is going to be your best bet for avocado oil. Avocado oil can be used for medium to high heat cooking with a smoke point of about 480 degrees. Some may choose this for frying. Obviously, you can use it for sauteing, and I think it's best at room temperature to use in your dips and homemade dressings. Side note about olive oil and avocado oil, there's all sorts of information out there, and yes, unfortunately it's true. There are a lot of laced, contaminated versions of these two items. You have to be very careful when selecting the right brand for these items because most of them are laced with toxic seed oils. I have more information about finding a good source on my website. Now you're probably thinking, what about lard? What about duck fat? I do think those are good options, but you definitely want to make sure they are pasture-raised sources. That's very important. There's also more information about that on my site. I hope this video was helpful. Leave a comment below. What's your favorite of the Simple Six? Please like and subscribe for more videos.